What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the ultimate way to defeat the 7-star flying Tera Blaziken raid for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And this video is going to include the best solo builds that you should build, and also the ultimate turn 1 KO strat that allowed the Pan fam to be world's first on defeating the Blaziken raid. Absolutely phenomenal turn 1 kill on that. And of course, guys, if you like this type of content, enjoy these videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel by joining the Pan fam by hitting that join channel member button below. So here's the raid breakdown, and as I predicted, it has Blaze Kick, Brave Bird, and Earthquake, and it has Bulk Up and Swords Dance. Now, it also has a low kick, which is very interesting. It uses Overheat once, and it uses Rock Slide once too. Now, this Pokemon can absolutely be scary because of its hidden ability Speed Boost, which allows it to get +1 speed at the end of every turn. So by turn 3, it's pretty much outspeeding everything out there. Now, something to know about the Blaziken is that it will reset our player stats at the beginning at 90%, meaning that after that 90%, we are feel free to set up and try to catch up to the Blaziken setting up on us. Now, it will also remove its debuffs at 70%. But after that, we're pretty much good to go, and we can very easily cut through this Pokemon. Now, the big thing about this Pokemon is this Pokemon is very fast. It sets up and hits hard, but if you're doing this solo, you have Intimidators on your side of the field, or online you have any Intimidators, it's going to be incredibly easy. Moves like Chilling Water is going to absolutely neuter this Pokemon in general. So Blaziken is actually, in my opinion, one of the easiest 7-star raids, especially to solo, if you have the right AI companions. And there's so many Intimidator ones or ones that burn that Blaziken is going to be super easy to defeat. Now, looking at the items that it drops, it's going to be giving us proteins. So that's the big thing. If you need proteins or flying Tera shards, those are the big 2 things that you're going to want from this raid. If not, then it's like a one and done for you. Also, you do have a chance of getting an ability patch, which is pretty nice, and some money items too. Now, if you have a group of 4 people and want to farm this raid as fast as possible, get the rewards, feel free to join my Discord server, and you can do it there, as we have a couple of people doing it this weekend. And if you have 4 people, like I said, super easy, and the build loadout is incredibly easy. Now, my prediction in my previous video was 100% correct, but it was actually so correct it was overkill, and there's a little bit of an easier way to do it too. So player 1 is gonna be the Miraidon with the choice specs: max special attack, max HP, modest nature, and you need Electro Drift in the first slot. Then player 2 and 3 is gonna run Hisuian Quillfish. You can substitute this for Overquill with Focus Sash, or Quillfish with Focus Sash, or Mew with Focus Sash. That also works too. But Hisuian Quillfish with Focus Sash or Eviolite also works phenomenal. Max HP, max defense, bold nature. Intimidate is going to lower that attack as well on the Blaziken, so it makes it safer for everyone on the field. And you're just going to hit Acid Spray. So I would recommend having Acid Spray in the first slot. And then player 4, the last player, is going to have Alcremie with Focus Sash with max HP, max defense, bold nature. And you're going to use the move Decorate, which is going to boost one of your allies' special attack and attack stats by 2. And you're going to use Decorate on to the Miraidon, and you're gonna get that +2 special attack on it. And if you need to see the raid calc, here's the calc and all the info. Feel free to share this with people right there. Take a screenshot. Just one reminder, player 1 needs to wait for 2 acid sprays to come out and the Decorate to land on it, so pay attention to the left side of the bar. And now to our live demonstration. All right, so we're about to do the 1-turn KO strat on the 7-star flying Tera Blaziken, the choice specs Miraidon, with the Eviolite, Hisuian, Quillfish here. Intimidate is going to help with the Acid Spray. Stone Journal with the Focus Sash as well. That's going to sit there with the Power Spot and the Attack Chair. And then we have the Focus Sash, Alcremie, with the Decorate option to boost up Miraidon special attack by 2. And we're going to hit it with a fat Electro Drift. And we should be looking at a pretty smooth 1-turn KO farming method for this raid. So, you know, honestly, it's very nice that they brought a raid that we can finally do Miraidon strats on. It's been a minute, and there's our flaming hot chicken right there from KFC or Popeyes. I will say this: I much prefer Popeyes over KFC. Let me know in the chat what is your favorite fried chicken place, all right? So we got the electric terrain popping off first, and as player 1, I have to wait for everything to happen. -1 attack with that Intimidate for an extra save. We got that Acid Spray going off. I got that Decorate. And now I see the attack cheer, and now I hit the Electro Drift. and I'm going in with the biggest hit ever. And Blaziken, goodbye. We cooked that chicken, baby. World's first. We got that world's first again. World's first clear. Easy peasy, dude. Just like that. Free. Once again, the Pan fan with the world first clear on this raid. GG, no re. This is how we do it out here. This is why everyone should leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Consider becoming a member of the channel as well. Now for the best solo builds, and these builds were created in mind if you do not have really an Intimidator, because if you have an Intimidator AI partner, then pretty much any one of these builds are going to work in multiple builds, especially the builds I recommended in the past video. But if you don't have any Intimidators, these builds will work no matter what. And number one is going to be Bellibolt with a Tera Electric. I'm personally running max HP, max special attack. But if you're running max special attack, max defense, that's going to be a little bit better for you. So I would probably recommend that over this. But I did with max HP. And you want to have Acid Spray, Parabolic Charge, Chilling Water, and Reflect. Now, Acid Spray is to lower the special defense. Parabolic Charge is going to be your main move to do damage and get HP back. Chilling Water will lower the attack and go through shields. And Reflect will give us essentially +2 defense for 5 turns on everyone on the side of the field. Now, my item is Shuckaberry. Shuckaberry is going to make it so the Blaziken does not use Earthquake against us, and it will probably use Earthquake like one time, but it's usually towards the end of the raid, and by that is too late. We're going to pretty much clear the Blaziken. But this Shuckaberry is going to make it so the Blaziken wants to use moves like Low Kick on us a lot, which is a lot better because Earthquake is scarier once the Shuckaberry is used, and the AI does not know how to process that. So Bellibolt is absolutely my number one recommendation. Now, my next solo I recommend is Magearna with Metronome and Tera Fairy. Whenever you use the same move with Metronome in a row, it does more damage, stacking up to 50% damage boost, which is very nice. Max HP, max special attack, Modest Nature. You could go max defense on it instead of max HP, up to you. And the ability Soul Heart's great. Whenever the AI opponents faint or any of the other allies, you get a +1 special attack. So it's very easy for you to get a +6 special attack without even worrying about buffing yourself. Now, how to play this Pokemon is I recommend using like turn 1 like Reflect, and then from there you can just start spamming like Draining Kiss. I would definitely recommend using a PP max on this to get it to 16 so you can have more usage. And then once the Blaziken removes your stat buffs, just use like an Iron Defense, re-put up the Defense Cheer, and then spam Draining Kiss over and over and over again. And then you'll eventually win. Just Tera, do that, and you'll win. Super easy, super chill with Magearna. I beat this first try without even having the proper build on it. So this is a guaranteed win in my opinion. Now, next up is Miraidon. Now, I will recommend Miraidon, Tera Electric, with a Shuckaberry. If you do not have an Intimidator on your team, this solo is really hard because you get hit really hard by Low Kick and by Earthquake. So Miraidon sort of doesn't have the best matchup, but you do have like one AI partner who can lower that physical attack consistently with an Intimidate, or if at least have like Will-O-Wisp, it will help you a lot. But if you don't have that, then it's hard to recommend this Pokemon, especially over Bellibolt. But max HP, max special attack, Modest Nature. Max defense is probably better than max HP in this case. And pretty much in the beginning of the raid, you're going to use like Metal Sound once. You can try for a second one. Hopefully, if they both hit, you're going to be in a great spot for sure. And then you want to spam Parabolic Charge just to get that HP back and all that good stuff. Now, once it removes the stat buffs on your side of the field, you want to put up Defense Cheer. And then if you can get an Attack Cheer, that can be really helpful too. But if not, then just spam Parabolic Charge, and hopefully you'll get that W. You should if you don't get hit by a critical hit. Like I said, if you have an Intimidator, easy clear for sure. Next up is Slowbro with the Tera Psychic and the Shell Bell. This is the classic Slowbro set that we've used many times in the past. And max HP, max special attack, Modest Nature. Once again, max defense might be better than max HP here. And essentially, we're going to spam Chilling Water a bunch of times at the beginning, lower that Blaziken's attack a bunch. And then by the time the Blaziken actually removes our stat buffs, then I feel comfortable using like Iron Defense 3 times, Nasty Plot 3 times, and then using the Store Power. If your HP does get low, we do have Shell Bell, so feel free to use the Store Power when you have a couple of buffs, especially after like 3 Iron Defenses. Feel free to use a Stored Power, try to get some HP back. But, you know, it's up to you. It depends how the raid goes in general. Especially the more and more you use Chilling Water, the lower that physical attack is, the more hits you can take in general. So I wouldn't really worry too much. But this is a super easy solo that works if you have Intimidators or not, which I really like. Now, the last solo I recommend is going to be Rotom Heat. Rotom Heat with Tera Electric is great because, one, you resist fire moves, and you're a electric-type Pokemon, but you have Levitate, so you are immune to ground, and you also resist flying, which is really nice in general. Rotom Wash could also potentially work, too, here. Up to you which Rotom you want to work. I just like Heat more. I also recommend Tera Electric with the Shell Bell. Very standard stuff, max HP, max special attack, modest nature. You can run max defense, up to you if you want to. So turn 1, you use Reflect, and then after that, you can use a Will-O-Wisp on it and try to burn it, and then from there, just Nasty Plot a couple times after it like removes your statuses on your side, re-put up that defense tier, and then after you get a couple of Nasty Plots up, just start spamming Thunderbolt until you eventually win the raid, and re-put up Reflect whenever you get a chance. Now, I will say this, Rotom definitely needs Intimidators. Without Intimidators, Rotom has a really bad time. Tested it on stream. But I will say this, Rotom is way better than Electros. It's just a better Electros, so I would recommend this over Electros if you had to pick between the two. All right, so we're going to be running the solo Bellibolt here, and let's see what our solo partners are going to be. So we got 1 Intimidator, which I think is fairly normal to get at least 1. If you don't have any, you can actually just run away from the raid battle beginning and then click it again, and you will actually get rerolled new raid partners. So we're going to start the raid with the Reflect, because we get the automatic defense tier, which is very nice from the AI. But the additional Reflect is essentially like a free +2. Now, at this point, we need to focus on lowering down this Blaziken's attack, and we're just going to spam Chilling Water. We just want to get survivability, and it's okay if we do die. It's going to happen. We're going to die at least once. We got a burn, which is actually crazy RNG, but that's fine. This is going to make it so we have more survivability in general, but he's going to remove our buffs anyways, so we don't really care too much. So we're going to go ahead, get another Chilling Water here. Also, Bellibolt's another great raid partner to have for solo, because the AI Bellibolt can paralyze the Blaziken, which will slow down that speed, but also make it so it doesn't move sometimes, which is very nice. So he's going to go for Swords Dance now. And we are going to go for a Chilling Water again. So this is going to be our 3rd Chilling Water. And now he should reset. Oh, he already did reset our stuff, so I'm just going to go for the defense tier now. Could have gone for it 1 turn before, so that was my mistake there. So let me go for defense cheer so we can take these hits a little bit better. So we went for Reflect, and then we went for 3 Chilling Waters, and now we went for that. So this should be our last turn of Reflect, and don't forget to actually check. You want to be able to set up a new Reflect soon. All right, so he put the shields up around him. That's A-okay with me. Overheat, and that's not going to hit us, which is very nice. Even if it hits us, it doesn't matter. You usually expect to die in this. This is actually pretty good RNG that we have not perished. So we can actually check if our Reflect's still up. Our Reflect is not up. So I'm going to go ahead and hit a Reflect now, and it's going to last for the next 5 turns. It's going to be very helpful in that general bulk. So this is going to give us that nice survivability. And now at this point, I am going to hit a couple more Acid Sprays. Just to lower that special defense so we can try to pop off and do some decently big damage on it. And like I said, it's a miracle that we didn't die yet, and that's okay. That's A-okay. We're going to go for another one. I'm fully expecting to perish at this point. We do not perish. Another Acid Spray, lower that special defense. And now at this point, we're going to Tera and Parabolic Charge and start popping off on big damage. This is going to be absolutely massive. Bellibolt is here. We got a Lightning Bolt on our head. Oh. Never underestimate big Bellibolt. Low kick, we take this as well. This is why the Reflect is up and the defense tier is up, so we can survive all that. Helps us out a lot. And this is going to do a lot. That did a lot. And this is going to give us nearly all our HP back. Actually, all of it. So we're at full. We're doing great. Now he's going to remove his debuff. So I think at this moment, you could just spam Parabolic Charge. But I think that's very slow. You want to go for more Acid Sprays. You probably want to go for like 2 Acid Sprays at the very least. 1 is just not enough if you're going for speed and farming here. So low kick, we take that decently well. He did get that +1, so. All right, go for that Rock Slide. I'm a little bit low. So just because I'm a little bit low, I'm going to go for a safety Parabolic Charge because you never know how the rolls are going to go. Because, yeah, we're going to be a little bit low on HP here, and I don't want to lose my Tera. But his shield did break, and he is at -2. So this is what -2 looks like. So you do want to go for one more. Just make your life a little bit easier. We go back to full. So if you ever feel like you're in danger of dying when you have that Tera, always go for Parabolic Charge. You got to play it out. He goes for that Earthquake, but we take it well because that Shucka Berry. This Shucka Berry literally saved their life right there. That's crazy how much that did for us. That's super nice. So now we have no more Shucka Berry, and that's okay. I'm just going to go for the Acid Spray again, and then we can probably finish him off with one more Parabolic Charge. Even if we die at this point, this raid is pretty much over. And now he got paralyzed. I didn't realize he got paralyzed, so we are outspeeding. Oh, no, he still outspeeds us here. The Earthquake comes in, does a lot. That's why we have that defense tier up. Is definitely helping us out quite a bit. And, of course, one Intimidator definitely helping us a lot as well. And there we go. Easy clear of the Bellibolt. Like I said, this also works if there is no Intimidator. If there's no critical hits that hit you and there is no Intimidator, this will actually work. I'm going to post the turn-by-turn play here in the video description if you want to see it, what it's like with no Intimidator. But overall, super easy stuff here. And of course, if you like my type of content, enjoy these guys, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.